Now, Crockett posted this statement on social media. So we're going to drop a Crockett clapback collection. This collection will feature various swag that includes random things I've said. The money will go to ensuring that we have a Democratic House. B6 will drop first.
A House oversight hearing devolved into chaos after Marjorie Taylor Greene and Democrat Jasmine Crockett traded insults.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Somebody's bleach-blonde, bad-built butch body.
Don't tell me to calm down because y'all talk noise and then you're out of control.
Jerry. Feels like I'm watching the Waffle House of Representatives.
People in the back, bleach-blonde, bad-built, butch body. Bleach-blonde, bad-built, butch body. Say it again now. Bleach-blonde, bad-built, butch body. One more time for the people in the back.
So you're insinuating that I learned something, that I gleaned
I don't know if there's
something.
anything to be learned, actually. I watched part of it and didn't glean a ton.
But when you have idiots, and I am intentionally calling her an idiot, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, if we had serious people, then I probably would care.
Crockett is not backing down, calling her Republican colleague Marjorie Taylor Greene racist. After a moment in the hearing room, why did you react the way that you did to the comment that Marjorie Taylor Greene made about you?
Twin Glock 40s, cut back, me and my homie, get back. Perfect Timing Podcast, back at it like a crack addict, automatic like a fomatic, built for tragedy, made for static. It's your boy, Perfect Timing Podcast, Perfect Timing Podcast Studios, and we got another one hot for you today. This is a response from Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I want to take my clothes and yeah, man, it's getting hot in the comments, man. Is it getting hot in the comment section? It's getting hot in here. Perfect, gonna go on the road. Y'all want me to go on the road? 5.0, 5.0, 5.0. Say it with me, man. It's phonetically sound, man. This is Perfect on the Perfect Time Podcast. Jasmine Crockett has responded with swag. Jasmine Crockett has responded with swag. We got a 1970s remix to Jasmine. Bleach-blonde.
Bleach-blonde, bad-built, butch body. I got time, but they got clap back. You cross the line, you big bag. Oh, you a big dog. MTG. Oh, I'll dog walk you, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Oh, bleach-blonde, say it again now. One more time for the people in the back. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Bill. Butch bye. Say it again. Bleach-blonde, bad-built, butch body. Say it again. I got. Hold on. Don't play with me. I act a darn fool. I ain't got no sense. Bleach-blonde, bad-built body. Beach blonde, beach blonde, beach. It was a beach blonde, bad built body. Oh yeah. I told you I got no sense. I told you I got no goddamn sense. Beach blonde, bad built, butch body. Jasmine Crockett has responded with t-shirts. The saying beach blonde bad built bilge body has gone viral and is now referred to as B6 because it was 6 words all starting with B. And not only is she responded with t-shirts, but she has gone so far as to trademark the insult. How childish. It's almost like when Charleston White talks about Tuka and the rival gang trademarking Tuka and selling marijuana under the name Tuka. For those of you don't know, Tuka was a derogatory term referring to a slain enemy. And a certain sector would say it to poke the bear and get a rise out of the other side. Charleston White pointed out how heartless and how immature it was to then trademark this slur, this gang slur, and then market marijuana under this slur that was associated with a slain person, a murdered young black male. For those of you who disagree with me, what do you feel about Jasmine Crockett now not only trademarking the insult, maybe you have the opinion that she was responding to Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm going to present to you evidence today, which I've said in my last video, that she should have remained and kept her decorum. And just like you would tell your child, you do not respond to an insult with the insult. That is what we were taught. Mark an insult. Whether you condone it, I don't condone the insult. I don't condone the behavior. I want to know from you in the comments. She has trademarked the insult, put it on a t-shirt. How would you feel if these are mean girls? If you were in high school and someone insulted you in the student body and then trademarked the insult, put it on t-shirts, and then kids start wearing the t-shirt to school. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's go to the tape.
Called her racist, Congresswoman Greene. I want to understand your perspective of this. Do you think her going after your eyelashes, that in itself is racist?
I think her specifically doing it to me, yes, that was the intent. As is
The Congresswoman Greene should face any sort of punishment?
I mean, she didn't face any at the time, so I don't anticipate that she'll face any in general. I mean, I think that the speaker should be inclined to try to rein her in after trying to kick him out of his position. But they just let Marjorie do whatever she wants to do. And I think this was the first time that someone actually said, no, you won't just treat me whatever way you want to and get away with it.
So it wasn't a personal attack. And then you said something about, you didn't mention her name, but you obviously were talking about Congresswoman Greene, bleach blonde, bad built, butch body.
Very good.
So it's tough to say, but you've really embraced what you said. You're printing it on swag. I think we have an image of the shirt here that you're selling to help raise money to elect Democrats. How would you respond to say it's inappropriate to respond to an attack on somebody's physical appearance? And you hear Congresswoman AOC say, you know, you shouldn't be attacking somebody's physical appearance, but then you did the same thing. You attacked her physical appearance.
So to be clear, what I asked for was clarification on the ruling. If her words were taken down, that meant that she was going to have to leave the committee for the evening, which actually would have helped everybody out because the source of the chaos is always Marjorie Taylor Greene. But the chairman was concerned about his votes.
I hear that, but she went after your appearance, and then you went back at her 1,000-fold.
I did in a very lawyerly way.
But obviously she started it. I'm not disputing that, but do you regret that at all?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Instagram. I don't know if y'all heard about it. You might have heard it here first. Go to Instagram. Check it out right now. Check out B6, Jasmine Crockett, trademarks B6, bleach blonde, bad built. And now she's creating t-shirts. But she said the money from the t-shirts is going to go to the Democrats. Now, in my first video, I went into who is Jasmine Crockett, and I talked about who is Jasmine Crockett and where she came from. This AOC type figure. I mean, if you unpack who AOC is, and people started to question, and then you start understanding how and why she was positioned, I simply did the same thing for you with Jasmine Crockett. We went over the fact that Jasmine never had an intention while in college to be a lawyer or to be a politician. Jasmine Crockett, like Candace Owens, had, or like many Marvel superheroes, and the origin story of the superhero Jasmine Crockett, she had a tumultuous event that changed her life forever and garnered her this mission in a crusade. She said her and classmates dealt with severe racism while on campus, and she felt powerless. In that moment of feeling powerless, she said she had to gain power like a lot of Marvel superheroes. She sought out to create her superhero persona. She said she would become a lawyer. She then graduated from Houston Law School. She went on to become prosecutor and even ran for district attorney at the age of 28 years old. She also owned her own law firm at an early age in her 20s. But that was not enough for this superhero created by racism in the 2020s. That was not enough for this superhero. No, district attorney, mayor of Houston, that was not enough for Jasmine Crockett. She said to herself that she needed to be a politician in order to fulfill her manifest destiny of a superhero. And when a vacant position presented herself, magically, Jasmine Crockett appeared. And I don't know if any of you are familiar at how difficult politics is and how politics works and how these individuals have been moved into these positions. But in the story of Jasmine Crockett, there was a woman named Lorianne who was also a Democrat. See, Jasmine challenged her from the left, and she won that seat. But before she could take the seat, Jasmine challenged her. And I said to you, where did Jasmine get the financial backing? Where did Jasmine get the political wherewithal to challenge Lorianne, who already had the seat? Jasmine, who came out of nowhere, seemingly came out of nowhere like AOC, took out Lorianne, got the seat, and then when the next sister vacated her seat, seemingly like Kamala Harris, she vacated her seat and then supported Jasmine Crockett, and Jasmine Crockett became a representative in the House and took her full seat only in 2023. Who got the jazz? We got the jazz. Who got the jazz? We got the competition. You must come sideways. A competition, you must come left way. A competition, you must come sideways. A competition, you must come left way. We got the jazz. Perfect timing, got the jazz. I said, who is Jasmine Crockett. You don't know who every representative is. You don't even know who every black representative is. But you know who Jasmine Crockett is. You know who AOC is. How did she get on this committee? She only is elected in 2023. Also, in the article I read, I said that she was made head of her freshman class of 30 Democrats who would meet Jasmine before they were even sworn in. We got the jazz, we got the jazz. Who got the jazz? We got the jazz. Competition, you must come sideways. A competition, you must come left. Y'all think I'm just playing in the comments? Those of y'all hating in the comments, y'all don't know how I do this. Y'all don't know how I do this. I do my research. My name is Perfect Time. It's the Perfect Time Podcast. I created this podcast to discuss the undiscussable, to ask the questions that everyone is afraid to ask. Who is Jasmine Crockett? That's all I asked you in the first episode. I wasn't trying to attack Jasmine. I wanted you to think. I wanted to use your headpiece, use your noggin. And I wanted you to hear what I said. And I wanted you to go, 28 years old, prosecutor, own your own law firm, ran for district attorney. This racist racial moment in the 2020s or the 2016s? When did this great racial moment occur that we never heard of, that paralleled you and pushed you into this superhero to be Congresswoman and DA and all these things? Racism? Really? Really racism? Why isn't it talked about? So it's okay for Jasmine, but it's not okay for Candace? Candace can use, you don't like that Candace used a racist moment to propel her career? Jasmine Crockett did the same thing. Who is she? Who backed her? Who's backing her now? How did she get all these positions so young, so quickly, so fast? And this is the way she conducts herself. This is the way she conducts herself. So don't tell me she's uniquely qualified and deserves every position that she's gotten. Who got the jazz? We got the jazz. Who got the jazz? We got the jazz. Competition, you must come sideways. Competition, you must come left with. Let's go to the video. I'm cooking.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
That she got over the last 24 hours writing this. AOC isn't intelligent. Jasmine Crockett has fake eyelashes. These aren't attacks on personalities. These are just facts. Any regrets about that kind of language, especially given that you were trying to make a point, frankly, about decorum in the hearing room?
I have no regrets.
I have no regrets. That's your representative. That's what she said. I have no regrets. Basically, I would do it again. I would use profanity and insult one of my colleagues, be completely unprofessional and lose all decorum. I have no regrets. You heard it here first, you guys. This is Jasmine Crockett's response. But Marjorie Taylor Greene also had a response, and people are not too happy about Marjorie Taylor Greene's response. Let's go to MTG's response, and I want to hear from you in the comments what you think. So we got Jasmine Crockett's response. Jasmine Crockett has trademarked B6, bleach-blonde, bad build, butch body sheet, and no one is referring to the fifth name. I wonder if it was a man, if it was anyone else. I'm not even gonna say a black man, because me and my white male heterosexual counterparts deal with similar issues. I wonder if it was one of my white male Republican conservative counterparts had said the very same 6 words, the same phraseology, including the 5th word in that 6-word group. I'm not going to repeat the word, but she's been allowed to use that terminology. Why has she been allowed to insult Marjorie in such a profane way? In 2024, the Democratic Party, who's supposed to protect people of alternatives communities, your protector uses your lifestyle as a slur, as an insult and a slur and a comeback. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let's take a look at Marjorie Taylor Greene's response. So this is basically Marjorie Taylor Greene posted this video. I believe she got her feelings hurt, and I'm not okay with that. I don't know why people would be okay with someone getting their feelings hurt. I don't think she appreciated the comment in that slur. And she posted this on her Instagram, and she said, "Yes, my body is built." In response to what was said about her the other day, which everybody seems to be okay with. Everybody's clap. Yay, Jasmine. Jasmine, good job, Jasmine. Hey, all right, girl. Go ahead, girl. Oh, you gonna put on the t-shirt? I'll buy the t-shirt, girl. Someone got hurt. There is someone else involved in this. Everybody in my comment is celebrating and clapping it up for Jasmine Crockett. Well, guess what? Look at this. This woman's feelings was obviously hurt. How do you feel now, everybody? How do you feel now? She posted this and said, "Yes, I am built." What would be wrong if she chose an alternative lifestyle? I think this can get pretty sticky for Jasmine. I think this can get pretty sticky for Jasmine. I'm very surprised that the Democrats are going along with this. I'm very surprised that the Democrats and the liberals are going along with this level of insult. Not just the lack of decorum, not the lack of professionalism, but this level of insult that was lodged against Marjorie. She has to say that Marjorie was being racist. She has to elevate the eyelashes She has to elevate the eyelashes comment to the level of racism, which it wasn't. Jasmine now is forced to elevate the eyelashes comment to the level of racism, which it wasn't, because of the slur she used, and now she wants to popularize. How do you guys feel about that in the comments? How do you feel about Marjorie Taylor Greene's response? I need to know. My name is Perfect Timing of the Perfect Timing Podcast with the blast on their ass real fast in the dash. Y'all tune in and watch this next hot video right here. Thank y'all for watching. Perfect Timing Podcast with the blast. We out.